It is Saturday, July 13th, and so the stuff that I cleared out of here, I was a bit hesitant to use it the way I planned to use it, but I ended up doing it anyway, knowing full well that it would likely waste it somehow, ruin it, I don't know, as they have been doing. One of the rosemary plants that they stomped on all of them, didn't like it. That's the one that was right here. That's dried up right there. That's the rosemary that died. Rue seedling's fine. Ice plant's kind of okay. Got a little bit of grass. This one's not going to be too great. I threw in another rue, but hopes of it. It came up as a seed volunteer. This rosemary's fine. And this one's dead. Killed it. This tree, I think I already recorded. After I pruned, they came over and they broke a limb off of that side right there. You can see the scar right there. Right there. Down. Stripped. Obviously that's not a pruning wound, that's somebody broke that off on purpose. But it's growing in well. I took some of the buds off. And now, see, nobody cleans this shit. See this? I had to sweep rake there, I don't know how many times. You see this? This is how they do. They're like, that's yours, you clean it. I clean mine. And then, they consider that dirty, so ironically, with that, you can see how much dust there is over there from people walking versus over here. Very territorial attitude, ladies, right? But they can leave their door open. I gotta worry about dogs and people going in, stealing shit. Could compare, huh? That's their Opuntia patch. They almost outline as little of the territory that they feel power over, and then the rest they'll destroy if they can't control it, which is funny. See? They don't touch that, but they broke the mulberry tree that I planted up there. Look how far that is. And then they'll burn that. They'll invite their friends over. Oh, look at that. Dog shit. And it's really funny because, like I said, they're middle class mostly, so they're privileged. They think they're all that. But then they cover themselves with the disguise that they know poverty. They don't know poverty. They wouldn't do this to the public space if they appreciated having something like this. So, anyway, this is what I did with this for now. I had some blue agave and made kind of an outcrop. Tried to keep on contour, 2 little swales right there. So, not a lot of stone, just a few right there, and then most of the stones I've kept over there. If you can tell the difference between pruning, what I just recorded, the Opuntia over there, and these, when I prune stuff that might be contaminated, or I just can't eat because they grow so fast in such a burst if there's many plants planted, I will cut it up, throw it in water, let it ferment a bit, decomposes, and then I'll feed it back to the plants, as long as there's no risk of it contaminating with disease or anything. But what they do is they'll just snap them off, break them off, They'll stomp on them. It leaves scars for a long time. Stomp on them, knock them over, break them, smack them around. So you got old scars there. So, again, quick overview. Try to keep it under 10 minutes here, because so many of these videos just restate the same thing. Oh, look, there's some aloe here. Alright, got 4 little aloes here. And then I put these succulents in here. The idea was to try to keep some of the softer stuff, like that plant right there. Oh, I should probably cut that. The idea was to try to keep the softer stuff to the outside edges, as much as possible where people walk close to them. Like over here, you can avoid that. You can easily avoid that. That's not going to get anybody, you know? Over here too, it's a little bit tucked in. But in here, you kind of want like a barrier, and the jade plant kind of provides that, when it's fully grown. So some of the edges are a bit softened. And then over here, you know, aloe is less jagged than the agave. So overall, that's about 3 agave in the front, 1 large one, and about 2 in the back, I think. Yeah, with some aloe, and that's like 6 of them. 6 of the ones that I brought out. These were just thrown around. They were just, there's like these 3 in the front, and then 1 over there with the agave and aloe. They were just like somebody threw them out like they were trash. And we've got 2 jade plants in here. 3 jade plants. 2 of them have roots already. These 2. That one shouldn't have any trouble growing roots. That succulent over there. This variety right here, which is over there a couple times, once right there, and another time over there, I think. There's only one that I put just one of, because in the rainy season it kind of kicks off a lot of leggy growth. So we'll see how that does, but I have more in pots and stuff. And then eventually I was thinking some ice plant. If that takes off well, I'll leave it where it is, and then I'll just put like a little bit somewhere in the root zone drip line of this Palo Verde, or the one that's gonna go for those swales. I'm not sure which one of the 2 swales, but I think the top one over there is, I have some pictures. I pointed at the spot before and took a picture, so I might put it there. This eucalyptus tree hopefully will be replaced with a sycamore tree, and this pepper tree will eventually be replaced with an oak tree, hopefully. And this, if it's not replaced, it already served its function. It's retained a lot of soil, it's fixed some nitrogen and stuff. I'm about to put this Peruvian apple, which I used to think was a San Pedro, but it isn't. I'll have to put it over there somewhere, and then keep watering for a little bit. This should probably be replaced with a lime tree and a pomegranate, and that should be replaced with a mesquite. There should be rosemary along the fence line here, with some lavender. I've already got lavender starts, but I'm again reluctant to just surrender them to people who will hurt them just because I planted them and I care for them. Whereas, their stuff doesn't get hurt because, it's theirs, it's not everybody's, right? The little-mindedness. Anyway, that's 10 minutes, and yeah, that's just a few of the trees that I think should replace these shorter-lived ones.